Alright, this is Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, a Final Fantasy origin story. Now, of course, this was the trial version when it, or a demo of sorts. It came out some time ago. I've been delaying putting this out for a long time, but hey, finally get down to it. So, of course, this part was the tutorial. When you first started, it does put you through a tutorial base before you go to the story, so it's kind of nice just to have it give you the key elements of what you need to know and how to do things, of course. Of course, there is parts of the tutorial that I kind of felt there was things lacking or missing from the tutorial that I might have wanted to know how things work, but essentially I didn't get the sense of it, I suppose, but I guess there are things that are unnecessary for the tutorial and things that were necessary but weren't in it. But essentially, the tutorial good enough, but I think that there are still things that should probably be included. But yeah. Essentially, I think, from what I remember, the tutorial was not bad, but it did have a sense of weight to it. The flow wasn't completely smooth, but also in the sense of the textures could use some work and stuff. But hey, it's not the finished product, so I can't really criticize that too much. Also, the fact that it actually gave you the goblins here, they seem to look very much like the goblins from Final Fantasy 1, close to the design, and I actually kind of like that. Sneeze.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
So they make the entrance, and yeah, essentially they do have the sense of being a little bit generic, and for a lot of people, there might be a sense of maybe the voices are placeholders and shouldn't reflect the real lines or voice acting of what's going to be there. I don't know. But also, in these orbs, you can basically go in there and customize your character to change your gear to a higher gear, weapons, and of course, your classes, techniques, which you will eventually see changing and formed to the necessary things and stats, to which would be necessary. Although you cannot do this for your party members, which I kind of felt should have been necessary to actually be able to strengthen them and adjust them just as much. And of course here we have the skill tree where you will be able to strengthen yourself or gain techniques and etc 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 towards well, with the points that you gain through experience, battles, whatever. And I hope it kind of works out more fluently, smoothly, I mean. But again, this is not the final product, so I can't criticize that too much. But I would like to see things end up more smoothly than how it felt when going through this. Again, one of the things I really did like to see was the goblin designs that harkened back to Final Fantasy 1, to which this is supposed to be the origin of. But then again, there's also the sense of people saying, okay, these aren't exactly the 4 Warriors of Light from the original game, so these are other Warriors of Light that kind of are going through this whole thing to defeat chaos and such. And I don't know where they're actually going with it. Maybe someone is trying to throw us off course, and I don't know. So I'm not going to make too much speculations on this. But if this is a retelling of Final Fantasy 1, we play as the Warriors of Light in the story of Final Fantasy 1, that would be awesome. Quite honestly, that would be awesome. But I am not gonna make any predictions or speculate anything. I want to see how it ends up being when it comes out.
Let's take it down.
So I'm curious, excited, but I'm also not trying to put out too many expectations, because when you kind of bring up all these expectations you have for something, you kind of have the sense of the things that the expectations you bring up and the end product, you're gonna be let down some way or another. So anyways, try not to expect too much. So yeah.
Nice one, Jack. Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding.
And upcoming is the infamous bombs. That's the infamous bombs that if you don't defeat them quick enough, they will grow and actually create such an explosion that you could possibly suffer immense damage or die.
That's that. Let's brace ourselves for what's ahead.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
So here is the job switching mechanic, where you can actually switch yourself into becoming a mage and use your mage abilities to get through certain parts of dungeons and that were blocking your path. So if the flames were blocking your path, you just cast water and you go through it. Could be helpful.
Nice room.
Smells like trouble. Stay alert. So we've come full circle, huh?
Ladder, over there. I hate that.
Nice!
Bet Chaos saves the biggest tower for himself.
Still got a ways to go.
Yeah, stay alert. Stay focused.
I got it! Kill the fiends when these growths get weaker! Two to go! Lights out! Looks like that's most of them. Time to stop it once and for all. Giving up already? Come on, we gotta cut him off with the sword. Finally a break. This will take us straight to the tower. There you are.
I don't stand a chance.
No way. This is the one.
All right. Darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it.
And here they are. Your current Warriors of Light. On their way to the last battle of this trial version. And of course, they're going to be meeting face to face with Garland, the Final Fantasy I antagonist. The one who becomes Chaos. So yeah. Always remember to save, or whatever. Check your equipment, techniques, whatever you might need. And yeah. Essentially, yeah. Be prepared.
Chaos.
No. I am to become. And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Really?
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland!
No. I am to become Chaos.
Essentially, with this whole game, there has been this talk about the devs were inspired by Dark Souls games and tried to add this sense of inspiration from Dark Souls into this Final Fantasy origins telling of Final Fantasy 1. Though I'm not saying that's a bad idea, I'm not saying that it won't work. Though I am curious how it will, how the influence will actually be interpreted. And I mean, you do have the sense and feel of Dark Souls here from the inspiration, but at the same time, you can see Garland is looking almost the same as he was portrayed in the original game, as well as the city, etc., etc. A little bit different though, but you do have this taste, this essence of Dark Souls creeping in the game as well. But for the final product, I would want to see how that actually affects the whole Final Fantasy game aspect of it. I'm curious and excited to see the full and final product of it. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'm just really curious And I hope the difficulty that usually is in the Dark Souls game doesn't really come out too much in this. But yeah, very curious. And it's been fun playing this. Really fun. But yeah, looking forward to it. Really, really looking forward to it. Da 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 da. Garland is defeated. That's the end of the trial version, the demo. So anyways, thank you for watching, and hoping it actually comes out pretty well. I'm Daniela Digibun, and I'll see you guys again next time, in the next videos. Bye bye. See you.